Last winter, something strange washed up on the beach near Ellen's school. One day after school, Ellen and her friends Haley, Caitlin, and Yasmina went to investigate. They discovered hundreds of large grass balls scattered along the sand. Some of them were as big as soccer balls. They were heavy and full of sand. Some were small and soft and springy. The wind bounced them along the beach. "What on earth are they?" asked Caitlin. "They look like hairy coconuts." "They could be crabs' nests," said Eleni. "Or maybe they're aliens' eggs," she grinned. "They might be seeds from a giant tree," Yasmin suggested. "I think they're beach balls for the taniwha," said Haley. The girls threw the balls high in the air and caught them. They bowled them along the sand. They passed them to each other and headed them like soccer balls. What were they made of? The girls wanted to find out. They shook out the sand. They tugged at the grasses. The balls were a thick tangle of dried matted grass. Sometimes the grass was wrapped around the small lumps of ponga or toto stalks. When they unraveled some of the balls, the girls found some interesting things. Eleni found pieces of string, feathers, pine needles, and crackly seaweed. Haley and Caitlin picked up some strips of plastic, leaves, and twigs of driftwood. Yasmin found a piece of fishing line and bits of sponge. The girls took a bag full of the balls to school the next day to show their friends. Soon everyone was asking questions. "What on earth are they? Where did they come from? Do you think the wind made them? Or maybe the waves rolled them up into balls?" "How can we find out?" Haley asked. "You could send a fax to one of the rangers at the Department of Conservation," suggested the teacher. Eleni wrote a letter to Mr. Coxley at the Department of Conservation. Then she faxed it to him. "Dear Mr. Coxley, we found lots of big grass balls on the beach. They are as big as soccer balls. They are full of grass. There are heavy ones too. Please can you tell us what they are? Where did they come from? Love from Eleni, Haley, Caitlin, and Yasmin." That afternoon, Mr. Coxley replied to the fax. He drew a diagram to show the children how the grass balls were made, and this is what he wrote. "Last summer there was a great flood in the Manawatu. When the flood water swept over the farmland, it picked up hundreds of hay bales. The bales broke up in the water. Grass and sticks floated down in the river and out to sea. The waves rolled the grass round and round, and the action of the waves made the grass into balls. The balls grew bigger and bigger, just like a snowball gathering snow. As the balls became heavier, they sank. They rolled backwards and forwards on the seafloor until finally they washed up on the beach." Message: pile of grass and sticks floating on the water. Wave action rolls the grass and sticks into a ball. Times something times equals beach balls. It was almost time for the spring flower show the competition to make a pet from recycled materials. Eleanor and her friends had an idea. They made the beach balls into pet gnomes. They poked driftwood arms and the whiskers into the balls. They used plumes for their ears and eyes, and pieces of sponge and seaweed for the hair. Then they sat the hairy gnomes in the garden to wait for flower show day. By Latisha!